You're about to learn how to make your own sanitizing spray, and I have two recipes that I'm going to share with you. But if isopropyl alcohol is an issue for you, finding that like it is for so many of us, I have the solution. So it's incredibly important because most people are looking for substitutes and like make your owns, and yet then wondering like if it's even effective or how to get their hands on the next round of sanitizer, and that may be exactly what you're going through right now. And that's not okay for you or for your family. Not with this, not right now. So let's begin. But before we get started, if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video every week if you see value here. I'm going to show you two sanitizer recipes today with two different types of ingredients. So depending on what you have on hand, you've got an easy go-to. And then remember the alcohol substitute. So first, super easy. And remember, in every sanitizer, you're going to need some type of a moisturizer because your rubbing alcohol is going to dry you out. So our first recipe is a tablespoon, 99% rubbing alcohol if you can only get 91. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not so much a measuring girl, so we're going to go with like a tablespoon by eyeball, which that is to me, okay? So you've got a tablespoon. Then you're going to have vitamin E oil. And I have just these kicking around the house. So what I'm going to do, I need a 1/4 teaspoon vitamin E oil. I'm just going to cut the top off. And I'm actually just going to use that. And I'm just going to squirt it in there. That's just going to help the moisturizing effect. Okay? Then I use and love essential oils. So I'm going to use one called On Guard. And I'm going to put 15 drops in there. Then I'm going to just top it off with a little bit of water. So in a spray bottle, 1 tablespoon of 99, if you can get it, 91 rubbing alcohol, 1/4 teaspoon of vitamin E oil, 15 drops of On Guard, topped off with water. And voila, recipe number 1. Now recipe number 2. I don't know why, but this one's kind of my favorite, maybe just cause. So you need some isopropyl alcohol for this one, again as well. But remember, we have a substitute coming. So you've got your bottle. You need to have 64% alcohol volume in your sanitizer, right? So I'm just going to make this, and this is me eyeballing, about 64%-ish of my bottle. But then I'm going to actually add some witch hazel, because if you're familiar with the powers of witch hazel, it's amazing. And there is some alcohol in witch hazel as well. So 14% by volume. I need a moisturizer. So I'm going to use aloe vera gel. And this is actually, I use this in my smoothies. So it's kind of thick, but it's a little bit thinner. And if you can't get your hands on aloe vera plants, if you use a plant, I actually have one right here. So I'm just going to show you. You're going to take the leaf and you're going to cut the spines off. So when you pull a leaf off of an aloe vera plant, you'll pull from the bottom. You'll cut these little spines off of each side of the leaf, and then you'll take the top layer of the leaf off, and then the gel inside is what you're after. So aloe vera is a very therapeutic plant. If you don't have that, I would suggest it. Some aloe vera gel, just because it's real easy this way. Then we're going to add some On Guard, and I'm going to do about 10 drops of that. And I add a pinch of Epsom salt, just to kind of pull everything in together. The salt helps pull everything in together. So we've got just a pinch of Epsom salt going on in there. And there is my sanitizing spray. But as promised, if you can't find rubbing alcohol, 91%, a few suggestions. A local brewery, I've actually talked with a few people. There are some breweries who are giving away. You just have to bring your own bottle. There are, sometimes you can find alcohol at electronics stores because it's used for cleaning electronic devices, or 151 grain alcohol. It's distilled to be pure ethyl alcohol and water. There's no anything else. It's literally ethyl alcohol and water. That's it. And that is 75.5% ethyl alcohol. Remember, you're after 64, so you're good to go. 151 grain alcohol. I don't have a bottle to show you, also known as Everclear. It's what we used to call it. So just super high power, 151%. 151 proof is 75.5% ethyl alcohol. So you can get your hands on some of that. So there you have it. If you'd like help with anything here, connect with me in the comments or on my website, coachbigelow.com. I have a few freebies there. Again, just those recipes in a recap. 1/4 teaspoon of vitamin E oil, a tablespoon of 99% rubbing alcohol, or 91 as close as you can get, 15 drops of On Guard, top it off with water in a spray bottle, or alcohol, witch hazel, percentages wise, aloe vera, soften it, like make it so it's not so drying on your skin. You could add vitamin E instead, a little bit of Epsom salt and some On Guard as well. If you can't get alcohol, 151 proof. If you like this video, like it. If you saw value here, please share it with your friends. You can do that privately or publicly. If you need to connect with me, please do so in the comments or go to my website. You can grab me there. If you like this video, like it. If you saw value, please share it with your friends. You can do that privately or publicly. I'll be doing a few more videos in this series, so make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. Again, catch the freebies on my website. Connect with me if I can help you with some of these things. Take care of you so that you can take care of everyone else. Bye for now.